From the Newstalk ZB newsroom, this is Newsfix.
In this update, contrasting views on how to handle the rapidly escalating situation in Syria. Rebels are getting closer and closer to the capital, and President Bashar al-Assad is nowhere to be seen. US President-elect Donald Trump says the situation is a mess, but says the US needs to stay out of it. Meanwhile, Russia's foreign minister has said they will oppose the rebels in every possible way to uphold Assad's regime. BBC correspondent Frank Gardner says that's unlikely.
Russia is distracted. Their main effort is in Ukraine.
And the rebels have just achieved another victory, claiming they have full control of the city of Homs. The Green Party has unveiled an alternative emissions reduction plan to challenge the government's. It commits to systemic change through investment in green infrastructure and jobs, environmental restoration, renewable energy and locally led planning. Political reporter Demelza Jackson has more.
The funding will come from an overhauled emissions trading scheme which will tax agriculture and axe free carbon credits handed to some industries. The Greens are also vowing to bring back the oil and gas ban and the clean car discount binned by the coalition. Co-leader Chloe Swarbrick says the plan cuts 5 times more emissions than the government's draft emissions pathway to 2030.
Well, dignitaries braved the cold in Paris as the Notre Dame Cathedral opens its doors again for the first time in 5 years. The cathedral suffered severe fire damage in 2019. Guests included Prince William, Donald Trump, First Lady Jill Biden, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky and billionaire Elon Musk. Storm Dara's high winds have led to challenging conditions for pilots at Heathrow Airport. A number of planes performed go-arounds and others could be seen straightening up before safely touching down. There's been disruption across the UK as a result of the storm, with railways, roads and airports all affected. That's news. In sport, Joe Root's posted a 36th century as England set New Zealand 583 to win the second cricket test in Wellington. The former captain's made 106 before his dismissal triggered the declaration from Ben Stokes at 427 for 6 in their second innings. The current skipper was not out at the other end on 49. The record successful fourth innings chase at the Basin Reserve is 277 by Pakistan in 2003. Auckland's FC dream start to their life as an A-League football club continues, but their run without conceding a goal has finally come to an end after their 2-1 win over the Phoenix. Costa Barbarousa's late goal set up a tense finish at Mount Smart, but coach Steve Corica says the main thing was coming away with all 3 points.
A little bit disappointed with the goal that we did concede because it was our fault. Dan held his hand up for that, but full credit to them. They kept working away and I think we dominated most of that game.
That's sport. I'm Sandy Hodge.
For more news, listen to Newstalk ZB live on iHeartRadio.